Yes, Silksong is real. Released on September 4th, and of course, I had to get my hands on it. This was the best, the most buggiest, and the most torture room filled game of the year. This is my entire playthrough of Hollow Knight Silksong. If you chose to watch, I appreciate that a lot, and I do truly hope that you enjoy. They see your beauty so frail and fine. They see your peace woven of faith and toil. They forget your heart bound in slumber and servitude. When you wake, they shall see your truth. A beast nature bare to all. That seems nice. Oh, what's happening? This already looks so cool so far, dude. I like this music. Are we gonna get Silky? Oh, we're getting Silky. We're getting Silky. After breaking out of our imprisonment and almost falling to our death, we find ourselves in the first area of Silksong. Essentially, it's just the tutorial area, but we find ourselves in the Moss Grotto. Oh my, what? What's happening? And to answer your question, yes, Hornet does get tummy aches in Hollow Knight Silksong. So, like, I can't attack or anything in this state. We got a nice little bench. In this strange little structure, we find our first boss of the run. Oh, is this already a... Oh! That's a very better boss. Hey, stop that. We find our first objective of the game, which is for us to reach the citadel above Farloom. We find a little settlement of pilgrims whose goal is also to reach the citadel high above. Oh. So anyways, these are all the little citizens located in Bone Bottom. And we have our first ever ambush room of the run. I promise you there's gonna be a lot of these. Then we open this big bone gate, letting Sherma pass on through, while we head on to the next area. In the marrow, we find a lot of lava, just the cutest little bug ever, and oh my god, that's a big one. So anyways, we find the flea caravan, a group of fleas that are traveling Farloom. They task us to find all the lost fleas in Farloom. So after making ourselves more accustomed with the rest of the fleas in the caravan, we find one of Silksong's most important NPCs. What a thing. Oh, are you a boss? Oh. Chakra is the map seller in Silksong. She sells all kinds of maps, quills, and useful tools. So after buying a map for the marrow, we can finally see where we have to go, and we can continue on. Oh. Yucky. Another one of these. I'm trying, man. As you can see, we spent a little too long trying to free this guy, but it's important that we do. Fortunately for us, we're about to find out how. The Silk Spear is the tool we have to use for that. It is our first silk skill of the game. When we use it, we shoot out a blast of silk that launches forward, dealing damage to enemies in its path. Hey! Oh, wait, is this a fight? This is a fight? Okay, I saved you. Excuse me. Oh. Are you friend now? What the fuck? Where am I? Come, child, witness our waking. Consumed a silk heart. Regain the power to regenerate. This is a silk heart. It's pretty important, although all it does is just let us get the tiniest amount of silk back. But now we have finally unlocked the fast travel of the game, which allows us to travel between different bellways located across the map. Yeah! Next, we make a quick stop in Bone Bottom. It is here we find that Flick has finally finished the wish wall. Here, we make some donations and accept a couple new quests. Now that we've bested the Bell Beast, we unlock the rest of the Marrow to explore. We unlock a new shortcut and find our first piece of craft metal. Oh, no. Ooh, craft metal. Then we find an enemy that I really don't think we were supposed to fight yet. Then we find him. The snitchiest, nastiest, most criminal bug in all of Farland. Thievery worth a lifelong sentence. Hurry up! Notice how quickly then we got places to go, bugs to see, trinkets to pilfer. Oh, free at last. Locked up in here much too long. We was a nasty place to keep a poor little snitch bug like Grendel. But that's enough for the Marrow. It's time for us to enter our next area. I've never seen you before. Yes. Now I'm kind of low. But after the ambush room, we find a new NPC and continue to the next upgrade. And that new upgrade is the Swift Step. It's a new ability that allows us to dash, sprint, and jump incredibly far distances. We can use it to get to new areas that we haven't been able to explore before. Or to use it to finally properly dodge its enemy's attacks. With that guy finally dead, we can get to a next area that we're definitely not supposed to be at yet. It's filled with a lot of spikes, parkour, and death. But we'll forget the Hunter's March for now and go find the boss located in Deep Docks. Alright. Oh, sit down, bitch. Stupid. Oh. That was a fun fight, dude. With Lace defeated, we can now head to the next area. We can go to the far fields. Oh, never mind. We're back at the Hunter's March. Oh no. Lady. Okay, so we went back to the far fields. So the pinstress lady told us to gather these spines and then she would craft us something helpful. With all the spines gathered, I can return them to the seamstress and she'll craft me up something very special. We'll soon have you soaring up and away these lowlands. Drifter's Cloak. The Drifter's Cloak allows me to fly up these airstreams and get to new places, and I can finally leave this place. Ooh, she looks weird with no cloak on. Ugh. Okay, not really a hard. Now we can leave the far fields and go to Graymore. In Graymore, we can find the halfway home. It's a tavern placed in the middle of Graymore where travelers can come and rest. We came across another ambush room. We found these tiny little flying guys. A new bellway station. A fat rat. A man that likes to play with scissors. And the boss of Graymore. I mean, why have less wing when you can have more wing? Oh, there's a boss? Oh no. So we choose to go exploring a little more, trying to find our way through the rest of Graymore. And while doing this, we find Garmond. Garmond is an old warrior. Garmond and his companion Zaza are traveling to the same place that we are. Their goal is to avenge their village. And after unlocking a new shortcut to the boss, which, by the way, we never used it, we were able to recruit Garmond to help us fight the Morwing, which of course we did. Whoa, whoa.
Ritalla!
Get up, please. With the Morwing defeated and the path open, we head into Bellheart, a twisted mass of silk and hanging bodies. It's honestly just really scary. Well, that's not good. Haunted Bellheart. Yeah, it seems very haunted indeed. If we just ignore that, we'll find that Bellheart brings us to the next area. Oh, also, this guy called me a slave. The start of Shellwood really doesn't have that much to offer, so we just progress through as normal, find a shortcut to the bench, and go to the boss. Okay, that makes sense. Is this another fucking ambush room? Never mind, we're not gonna fight the boss right now. Instead, we're gonna explore Shellwood a little more and find a mask shard, which despite how much of the game we've played, this is like one of the first we've ever found. We also found this like weird root person who I'm pretty sure is high when we talked to them, but they wanted us to find polyps, which are these just weird little purple things and flowers. We didn't really do it for a while.
That's fine.
We have knowledge of power to grant. But then we make our way to a new place. This is the worm ways. There's not much here, it's mainly just worms, so we get the map and we leave. We also try our hand at the boss fight again. Since apparently this game has given me commitment issues, we go to the Forge Daughter and pick up a new tool. This is the Sting Shard. It's a little trap that you throw out, and enemies walk into it and take damage. You might recognize it from Hollow Knight. What I didn't know is that when you rest at a bench, it uses shards to repair your tools. I didn't know this till about 2 weeks after I beat the game, which is really embarrassing, especially after you realize that the whole game I was incredibly annoyed that my tools would just stop coming back after a while, when really, I was just holding like hundreds of shards that I could have used to bring them back. But then we head back to Greymore, and we finally finish this ambush room. Oh, Jesus fuck, dude. Now that we have finally completed that ambush room, we can take our time to parkour up Greymore and find a new silk skill. Now this one ended up being very useful because, well, it was Threadstorm. With Threadstorm obtained, I think it's finally time we head back to Shellwood and beat the boss there. Such a dick move. Now that I've beaten the boss, I find that this was the barrier for a new silk skill. Now, we finally have the wall climb. With the newly acquired wall climb, I take a very fluffy trip with the fleas to Greymore, and I gain a new mask shard, finally getting me up to 6 masks. But probably one of the most important things that the wall climb gets me is access to the next boss.
Vienta!
It's really not that hard after you get... Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. You're very hard. Oh, shit. I thought I had this. it. Did we do it? Did we do it? We did it! Yes! Woo! Oh, that was a... Dude, that boss was... It was honestly awesome, bro. Woo! The new ability I just got is called the Needle-In. You can use it to either reveal lore or open these doors to weave nests. Now that we have finally freed Belheart, we come to check out what the place looks like, how everyone's faring. We finally learn what to do with the collectibles we've been finding, and how we can learn just a little bit more lore. And after so much traveling through the game, we finally get our first needle upgrade from the Pin Master. The Pin Master tasks us to find some oil in the Citadel so that he can upgrade our nails some more. With the new upgrades we have gotten, we can climb up to the back of Moss Grotto and find a nice little chapel. In this chapel, we find our first ever crest of the game. Which, well, we never figured out what it did until like way too late, and we just didn't use it at all, but we got it. Now that we have unlocked the Needle-In ability, we can go to these weave nests. There are many spread about Farloom, and the first one we find has Ava in it. Ava's also like a half weaver like we are, but what she does is she helps us upgrade our Hunter's Crest. Now, to be honest, I don't really know what got upgraded, it just said it got upgraded. And the next one had a fun little speed challenge to it. Silk speed anklets. So it is finally time for us to get some progression into our system, and we head up to the blasted steps. So I'm gonna kind of skip through a lot of the blasted steps because it doesn't have that much to offer. It's really just a big platforming section that leads up to the Citadel gate. But what it does have is gambling and some weird little dude. Bro, I'm at 1 HP. I'm at 1 HP. So after the boss completely embarrassed us like that, we decide to go check out a little area in the Hunter's March. And we find this freak. Does that kill me? What the hell? What's happening to me? What the fuck? This is a completely different area. I don't even have a weapon. Why do I look weird without a cape on? Hey! That's mine. I assume it's like I'm taking that. Dude, this of the slab etched upon its shell. We've been going through the slab naked long enough, so it's time for Hornet to finally show how much aura she has. We've spent a lot of time in the slab now, and I think it's finally time for us to be done. We can go back and fight the last judge again, and come back here later. Well, that's if we can survive the longest run back in human history. no second phase, please. Please. Please, no second phase, please. Please exploding like. She's getting the shit explode out of her, bro. Yeah! And that's it. It's time for us to enter Act 2, to finally enter the Citadel. Now, I really enjoyed Act 1. It was very fun, the bosses were awesome, the areas were great. It was really just amazing, and I'm definitely happy with how Act 2 turned out. It's probably my favorite part that I played through. So, enjoy Act 2. Bro, I'm too fucking broke for that. Oh, please tell me. I'm sorry. With Act 2 starting off wonderfully, it's time for us to transition into the first area. Oh, great. Now, the Underworks is basically what runs the Citadel. Its cogs and wheels are the main mechanism behind it. You can definitely see this in the workers and how it's a very clear health code violation. I'm kind of gonna skip over the rest of this ambush room. It's pretty much like all of the normal ambush rooms we've seen throughout the rest of this game, so it's not really important. Instead, I'm gonna focus on the fact that we're about to go to the next area. The Citadel is definitely my favorite place in Silksong. Pretty much everywhere you go, it's just beautiful music. It has some of the best bosses in the game, in my opinion. Although I didn't fight all of them, so who really knows? But anyways, as we went through, we ran into Lace again. Lace pretty much just came to insult me again and then make all the people rise and start attacking me. So we kept going through and found a little shrine. So we found this like really grumpy guy at the shrine. He didn't like me that much, but what can you do about it? Now far and wide and wretched, and the lost one. And we found this key that is gonna end up being very important later. Oh, and I spent way too long trying to cheese this. I also noticed on my map that there were a lot of places I hadn't been yet in the Citadel. So before we went to the main objective, I wanted to find all the extra little places I could go to. And I found a lot of really interesting scenes. Hey, we're in the slab. But with all that exploring set aside, it's finally time for me to fight one of the best bosses in this entire run. Alright, let's go. So guys, I see you on the walls there. Just kind of guessing. Maybe you guys are gonna be Hogwarts Dancer. Oh, that's pretty cool. Kind of show where they're gonna go. Oh, that. Just kiss already. Oh, I didn't realize I was going to go all the way. Oh, that's one. And that moment's fine. If it's the last one and I get hit a second time, then it's over? Oh no, it's only it's a one-on-one. It's a one-on-one. Yep. Is you guys still gonna fight this thing? Now, I do want to highlight how amazing this final phase is, because the Cogwork Dancer doesn't get angry, filled with rage, fighting you with all its power. It's just sad. The dancer really just mourns the loss of its companion, and it really makes the fight interesting as well as just amazing. That can't be it, right? There's no way it ends like that. It does? Defeat the Cogwork Dancers? It ended so easily. It's so easy. There's no way this is over. This has gotta be more. There's gotta be more. It's not over? Is it over? With the Cogwork Dancers defeated, we finally know our new objective. We have to learn 3 different melodies if we want to advance higher up the Citadel. But first, we have to make a quick stop into the whiteboard. Otherwise, I don't know how I'm gonna... Yep. Land, we who remain have waited long. Find our strength to yours. Reclaim the future of our haunted kingdom. This new ability is basically just a grappling hook. It is very useful to us, if only we didn't struggle so much on this parkour section. We came across this cool new NPC, an architect that sells us new tools. Well, they would if I wasn't so broke and could actually find new crafting metals. Are you my enemy? The other constructs of this... Also, this thing tried to touch me. While on my way to find my first melody, I went through the high halls. Now, the high halls is particularly messed up because it puts you through the worst ambush room for a casual playthrough. This is just so hard. It's a torture chamber, really. Like, I can't stress this enough. I died so many times. It took me days. So, just enjoy a small taste of how many times I died. After getting bullied for way too long, I thought it was finally time I made some upgrades. So I went out exploring. First started with collecting as many mask shards as I could find. I upgraded my tools. And I finally went out of my way to find and claim a new crest. Now I went with the Reaper crest. This is a crest with slower attacks, but after I heal, hitting enemies will give me extra silk. Despite all this room was still too much. This hell of a room was still too much. So, I decided I would get an upgrade in a completely new area. Now, Mount Fae is pretty much just the Path of Pain section in Silksong. While it's probably not as hard, it is very difficult, especially with the freezing. Now, I really, once I learned about what it was, I really wasn't expecting to have fun. Especially knowing what Path of Pain was like in the first game, I was scared. But I went through it, and I was pleasantly surprised that this was very, very fun. So, enjoy me struggle through the Path of Pain. With this new double jump, I went up through a new area of Mount Faye and found a new NPC. I found a mask maker. Now, he was a strange little guy, but I love him anyways. I then took a pit stop to the Memoriam. The Memoriam is pretty much just the zoo of the Citadel, where you can find mimics of all the environments. Oh, that's a big tree. Oh, look, you're mad. I managed to find my way to the Whispering Vaults, a little codex of sorts, a giant library. Now, I did get a little stuck here. I was having trouble finding my way to the actual melody, but that doesn't matter because we were able to find our first pale oil, which you might remember from earlier. Pale oil! Ew. This nail upgrade proved to be very useful as we were about to fight a new boss. Squid. You who timidly step onto the great stage, fate has seen you chosen. Cast away your fear and join me as my partner. Farloom's flame may flicker, but together we shall spark. Let us enliven the citadel lost to silence. Let us rouse the soul of this once great land. Oh, are we fighting? Oh yeah, we're fighting. I wonder why he's here.
Friend!
Yeah, we did it! We did it! Oh, that boss was awesome! I then felt it was time to start getting quests done. So, I stepped aside and I took care of the Skull Tyrant. After killing the Skull Tyrant and completing the quest, I headed off, and I found one of the yuckiest places in all of Farloom. Ew. Next, I headed back to Bone Bottom, to which I got jumped by the Skull Tyrant. I headed back into the warm ways with a new simple key I found, and in here I found a crazed drug addict. And this led to me finding the sharp dart as a new ability. And after everything, I was finally ready to go back and cheese the ambush room. I'm sorry, it was just like this is just so much torture. I'm sorry, it was so hard. Please forgive me. I'm so sorry. And after all of it, I was finally able to learn the conductor's melody. This was the hardest one, so all the other ones should be a breeze from here. So I went to go find them. I made my way below the underworks, and this led me to under the Whispering Vaults. And through there, I found the sacred cylinder. And then I just had to return it to the Vault Keeper and learn his melody. So we headed to the Cogwork Core next, which by the way has some of my favorite music in this entire game. I love the Cogwork Core music so much. But anyways, the Cogwork Core is where we find a new melody. It's another really fun parkour section leading us to the top. The top of the Cogwork Core had a fun little matching puzzle to it. There was these giant pillars with little notes on them, and we had to match the notes together.
Oh my
Matching all the
god.
notes together allowed us to finally learn the last melody. And we have finally learned the 3 melodies of Farloom. So we head back up to the Cogwork Dancer's room, where we can play the 3 melodies together and find Lace again. And here we have the second to last boss fight of the game. I'd like to apologize real quick and say that I'm sorry the audio got messed up. I don't know where, I don't know why, but there isn't any game audio in this last recording. I tried my best. I'm playing the music over the boss fight, so at least there's still some sound there. I try to match it up as best as I can. So sorry again. You'll have to deal with this and enjoy me fighting Lace. See what it wants me to do. Yes! With Lace 2 finally defeated, I think it's about time we finally make it to the final area of Silk Song. As we make our way up through the cradle, we come across a room filled with hundreds of cages, each cage detailing a different weaver that was caught in a different place. So really cool bits of lore. 4 choristers, 1 reed lost attack. We make it to the final room of the cradle. Now, I really like the vibes of this place. It's just really cool. But that's besides the point here. We make it to the top. We make it to her. To the thing that has been haunting all of Farloom. It is finally time for us to challenge, to fight the final boss in Hollow Knight Silk Song. And arguably the best boss, by the way. Oh my god. Grandmother Silk. Holy crap. This boss fight was genuinely amazing. It's probably my favorite one. I love the way the music pops at the start when the title screen drops. It's just awesome. This game was amazing. I would definitely say it's almost perfect. It's my second favorite game of all time. Like, the wondrous joy I felt while playing this game is unmatched. I mean, it was just absolutely amazing. And I think the one thing I love the most is just how alive it feels. And obviously there's a lot more color than there was in the first game, but that's not even what I mean. I'm talking about like scenes where you find Garamond and Zaza running around the Citadel and fighting enemies on their own. The times when Chakra helps you in battles. Just the smallest little things just breathe so much life into this game. And I just think it's absolutely amazing. I love it. And I love this game. It was incredible. It's only $20. Go pick it up or something. I definitely recommend this game.